fall asleep. Tell myself it's alright. Oh, as the tears roll by. I wish I could feel your face. I'm helpless when I push away.
What's up, guys? I'm down here in the basement, and today we're gonna do a video on the current reptiles and fishes we got going on down here. This is gonna be a small tour of our room. This is Robert we got up front here, and I'm behind the camera. We're gonna start off with the spiders. I'm gonna let Robert talk about those since he knows all the scientific names, and he's more into them and more familiar than I am.
Come in a little bit. So we'll start with the skittish one, the Tigrina Weselli, or the Basileothelia Tigrina Weselli, also known as Wessel's tiger ornamental. It's an arboreal. Just picked it up today. It's a beautiful spider. Then we'll move on to Juan's Othelia Inse, the Trinidad olive. It's the gold version, so it's not going to be green when it becomes an adult. It's currently in a juvenile state, so I can't wait till it gets to the sub-adult state where it starts showing the gold colors. And then we'll move on to the big slow Bertha of the Aphonopelmi samani, also known as the Costa Rican striped knee. First, this is actually my second tarantula. First one I had was a Singapore blue, but it died. This being the second one, this is the most docile, friendly tarantula I'd ever have, and I actually have full confidence of like handling him.
I'll get a better look on those scientific names for you guys. We got everything labeled, try to keep everything organized. So
the Weselli is labeled, it's just I don't want to move the enclosure right now.
I won't touch that. We don't want to stress them out, let them settle in. We're going to move on to the salamander enclosure. He is a wild caught. We found him in the backyard. Well, the kids did. So they wanted to keep him. So I took it upon myself to set him up this tank. So he's been doing great since we got him. He doubled in size. He's either a spotted salamander or a tiger. He used to burrow under that rock, but he has since then moved. I feel like he's gotten too big for that burrow. Robert, can I borrow your flashlight? Grab his flashlight. It's up on the table there.
It's almost dead.
I'm gonna see if I can shine him for you guys. He's in there. I'll have to make another video if you guys would like to see him. Just leave a comment. Also, what's really cool about this tank, the humidity is really up there to keep them moist. Mushrooms started sprouting throughout the tank, which we've looked up, and they're not poisonous, they're not causing any harm, so I'm gonna let them keep going. I like the look. We're gonna move on over here to the leopard gecko cage. Don't mind the mess, sorry. It's like halfway picked up in our room right now. This is the leopard gecko, the crested gecko enclosure. This is something me and Robert put together. We put the backsplash ourselves. The rocks in the corner, we adhesived on there with, what was it, Robert? Silicone?
Yeah, silicone.
With friendly reptile animal silicone. You can see one of our crested geckos, or Robert's crested geckos, sorry, these are both his. They like hanging out in this corner. We believe they're male and female just because ever since we picked them up, they've been housed together. They haven't been aggressive towards each other. See the one hanging out there, and then the other one's up top. They do great on the rapachi powdered food. Yesterday I threw some mealworms in there for them just because I do breed my own feeders. And I got some smaller worms. I wanted to see if they take them. I haven't seen them eat them, but I felt like it would be a good treat for them. I got some smaller dubia roaches up here that the bigger colony I have reproduced, so I've been splitting them up so the bigger roaches don't eat them. And right here I got some bean beetles I got going. We like feeding these to the sling, and I also like giving these to the fish I have from time to time. They've taken off as well. We'll move over to my beta tank. I got 2 males right here with some live plants. This tank also has bladder snail. You can see the eggs it's laid here up front. I believe those are bladder snail eggs, so I'll definitely see some more in here soon. I don't mind them, other people do. I think they help out the tanks, they clean them. As long as you keep an eye on them, they don't take over. Under my male betas, we got the females. We got 2 females here, which I am gonna rehome. I wanna get them in a filtrated tank. I just rehomed them from my big tank because I felt like they were getting stressed out and picked that. So this is a video on them too. I am doing regular water changes on this tank, so they got fresh water. This is a newly acquired tank here. This is gonna be my main guppy breeding tank. It's a 5-gallon. We got a couple live plants in the bottom. Got these pots for decoration. I'm in love with this male guppy here. He is a black cobra guppy. He's a higher end male. I really wish they had a female because I would have bought the pair, but unfortunately they were out of the females. So I got 3 female guppies for him. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact gene on these females, which I really wish I would have paid more attention to getting, since I do plan on breeding them. But one thing that's positive about these females that I like is they're not gravid, they're empty, they don't look to be pregnant currently. So this guy should have a fresh start to all 3 of these females, and I should be able to keep track of everything I produce myself. So I'm excited to see what that guy makes with these 3 females, which they're really vibrant. They got some nice colors. You can see him back there just hanging out. We're gonna move on to my bigger fish tank right here. I got 2 male guppies in here as well, along with live plants. We got a fancy male towards the back there. I'm not too sure what this guy is here, but he is a male, orange in color. I forgot the name on the group on those guys towards the back there, but they are fast, I'll tell you that. And I got 2 albino bristlenose plecos. I got a male I picked up today. He's right there. I got the McCabe, and then I believe that's the female right there. They've been hanging out, chasing each other, so that's positive. Good to see. Alright guys, I'll be doing a lot of videos on these guys, on upkeep on them. I'd like to breed them, like I said. Hope the bristlenose plecos have eggs. The guppies, I hope they have fry. If there's anything you would like to see more in depth on a specific animal we have, just leave a comment, and we'll make sure to make a video. Don't forget to subscribe and like all the videos. Thank you for taking the time and watching. Have a good night.